Again, it's not even loading, is it? Oh, here we go. Fabrizio Romano has said Arsenal are planning for the next steps to unveil Zinchenko as a new signing. He could leave Manchester City camp later today in order to join Arsenal and complete medical tests. First and second part of Zinchenko's medical will take place this week, folks. So that's that. Again, any difficulties, there you have it. Going over here now. Oh, this is going to be terrible, isn't it? Google Chrome is shagging my life, man. Levels, man. Bro, we need them tabs. Half of them are what we're on about. Boy, download Firefox. You're right, man. You might have to. I thought they were bookmarks. Nah, bro. Why would I do that? Zinchenko only gave the green light to Arsenal because of Mikel Arteta, who is in love with the player. As with Gabriel Jesus, their relationship when working together at City was very strong, and it's been a big help. I mean, we have seen, that is true. We have seen the pictures of Zinchenko in Arsenal shirts, and Wenger did want you as a youth, man, so it makes sense. I hope Smith Rowe can play as a 8 one day too as well, my guy. Big up you lot for persisting. Yeah, man, what's this now? The official announcement: million plus add-ons deal with Man City and personal terms have now been agreed as well. So it just seems like medical settings now, really. Once again, you start looking at the Athletic now, and if it ever loads, scrolling up the screen, Arsenal finalising signing of Zinchenko from Man City. Arsenal are in the process of finalising a move for Zinchenko after reaching an agreement in principle with the 25-year-old on a 4-year contract. Hopefully it's a 4-year deal with the option of another year, or we've kind of shagged ourselves. For him, that's brilliant, because that means at 29, you have one last big negotiating contract to be able to do either Arsenal or elsewhere. But yeah, we've agreed this all in principle. An offer already, having already had an offer believed to be 30 million plus 2 million in achievable add-ons accepted by their Premier League counterparts. Arsenal have also now started talks with personal terms in place with the Ukraine international. If all goes to plan, Zinchenko will leave City's pre-season tour to undergo a medical and sign for the North London club. Although in fact, that's all irrelevant. You know, he could become our 5th signing, and Zinchenko takes our spending to over 100 million now, really, based on everything we've done or not done. I don't know what this is. We'll save that for later. But yeah, where Zinchenko's concerned, again, he's waiting for the green light to join Arsenal, and there you have it. Zinchenko is waiting for the green light to leave Manchester City's training camp and complete his move to Arsenal, according to emerging reports. He is in America. You know, it wouldn't be surprise me logistically if we patent his medical in America and things like that, people. So yeah, man, it seems that we're making progress in them regards. What's this? Is this more Fabrizio Romano stuff? Arsenal already preparing official contracts and then scheduled medical tests for Zinchenko. Deal in place for 30 million fee with Man City. Player accepted as he's happy to work with Arteta again. City are prepared to push for Cucurella in the coming days, folks. So progress is being made in those regards. Arsenal agrees Zinchenko deal with City. So everybody is saying that. So it's around 32 odd million, not necessarily 35. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Backup left back and a backup striker. City have flogged them. 32 million. We've done a lot worse. I'm not complaining at all with this, people. We'll get into that in a sec. Again, I'm sure there's more Zinchenko stuff. Well, I think we've gone through it. But moving away from Zinchenko stuff, people, again, it seems like he's there. Apparently, the latest rumours is Paqueta could be available for 34 million quid, people, as he's desperate to join the Premier League team and move to the Premier League, people. Apparently, according to our information, Arsenal are falling for the Brazilian midfielder. The Gunners seem determined in this case and are pressing hard behind the scenes to try to move this track forward. If no official approach is deployed with Lyon, with the player, Mikel Arteta's club does the job. I don't know what that means, but since our publication, Arsenal have not triggered an offer, but the situation is clear. If Arsenal draws more than 40 million euros, Lyon and Paqueta will follow. The club, like the player, will go in the same direction. For his part, Lyon would like to keep the midfielder but remain lucid. Paqueta came to Lyon to revive himself, and he's already refused the Golden Bridge to stay for his services. So again, I can't see us signing Tielemans, Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, who can play there, and Paqueta. I think you'd be lucky to get one of the three, maybe two of the three. But, if it is 34, 40 million euros, that's dramatically less than what we're told. Why not go and do that, really and truly? Allegedly, Arsenal are keeping tabs on Juventus midfielder Arthur Melo, probably because Juventus want to get rid of him, people. He's been left out of the America preseason tour by Allegri. Apparently, Arsenal are monitoring developments. Maybe if the Paqueta thing doesn't happen, there's spanners in the works where Tielemans is concerned or anyone else, or even, we go for him. I think he's below even Tielemans in the pecking order. I think we'll get Tielemans done or attempt to do that before we do that. But we did try to get you in, Jan. Arsenal are monitoring developments with Juventus midfielder Arthur once again as they weigh up a potential move. The Brazilian is likely to be left behind in Turin when Juventus travel to the USA for a pre-season tour. He's 25 years of age. I don't know what's going on there, people. We came close to agreeing a 2-season-long loan in January with an obligation to buy. But it was for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Apparently, he's got interest from a number of clubs. Barcelona also have a willingness to take him, people. So I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll have to see. And again, Arsenal to reignite interest in Juventus star Arthur Melo, despite nearing Zinchenko. Of anything that comes out of Italy, it seems like the Arthur Melo boat has gone. It might not be. We've heard this before, but Yuri Tielemans tells friends he wants to join Arsenal. He favours a move to Arsenal over Man United this summer, according to sources telling the Football Insider. We're both interested. He's got 12 months left again on his deal. Again, his manager, Brendan Rodgers, played very coy on his future when asked again. The Brazilian, the Brazilian, the Belgium international is understood to be holding out for a transfer to Arsenal and wants the deal to be agreed soon. So we'll have to see, but this is all the language we hear, other than just signing for the football club, really and truly. Keeping up the theme with midfielders, apparently Arthur's desire is to return to Barcelona, but at the moment, the conditions to return do not seem to be viable. Arsenal are interested in a midfielder, but due to his high salary, it will be more easier to send out on loan. I mean, if you could get him on loan, why not? You ain't committed to it. Why not? Obviously, there's rumors around young Marcelo Flores going out on loan as well, people. Apparently, his future could be decided by Wednesday. There's clubs in the MLS, England, and Spain monitoring his developments. I think he could go to the same club as Mika Beref, do up the Holland thing, or Spain will be suited to him. And I think all of the more talented 23 should be pushing the boat out, really. I only expect to see Kion Edwards. If I see Kiddo Taylor Hart, Miguel Aziz, Flores, Brook Norton Coffee, any of you playing 23s next season, you've upset me because you lot are good enough to be out of your comfort zone. Football. I mean, this Eduardo brother's always getting sent for on Twitter, but with the sale of Alex Moreno to Nottingham Forest, allegedly Real Betis will now be able to buy Hector Bellerin, where we hope that's the case, really. Again, big up to Secret Scout. Again, he said on the 17th of July, clubs in the MLS. And again, he's a Mexican international, maybe playing in the MLS. It's a short journey for the Mexican national team to scout you. Clubs in MLS are chasing Marcelo Flores on loan. The talented Mexican wasn't part of first team plans pre-season and scored for the 23s. Apparently, European clubs have inquired and Flores and his family are making their decision. His move could be announced as soon as Wednesday. And his dad's loving it because you've seen on Twitter, his dad has done the what's that thing, man, where it's got the sand timer thing, whatever it is. I do think he's good. I do think he has a lot of potential. I'm interested with his development. I think Arsenal fans who are not watching over 90 minutes vastly over, and I'm not talking about overrating him to other fans, vastly overrating a number of players. And he is one of them. But yeah, that's where Arsenal's concerned. We spoke about, I think this was spoken about yesterday where Odegaard's concerned. I think he's come out with another interview as well, people. But we'll speak on that later, or I'll find that for you guys. Odegaard interview. But yeah, it's quite a dry day for transfer news. Really, really and truly, it's quite a crusty day, man. There's not really that much going on in the world of football, if I'm completely honest with you. So yeah, that's that. Really, let's type in Arsenal online and see what we can feel. It seems like Zinchenko, we could be making progress. Every now and again, the Tielemans stuff comes into it. Who knows, man? Is there anything else? Link us with something else, man. It's getting kind of boring, man. Paqueta one's taking a back burner. go on some of these football.londons and all of these sort of things. See what's going on here. I mean, the Athletic just clickbaited me into something. Fair enough, it is what it is. So hopefully we get more signings over the line. But in relation to Cavani's agreed to go to Villarreal, that's a good signing for Farina Emre, isn't it? Apparently, Gabriel's already confirmed his commitment to Arsenal. Obviously with him being linked with Juventus and all of that. Several players are believed to be available on the market this summer. Pepe, Leno, Torreira, Bellerin, Marie. Bellerin seems to be holding out for Betis. Marie's linked with clubs in Spain, England, Turkey, Italy, where he just probably thought it's never been a question of ability with Torreira. It's all the other stuff. And he had a good season at Fiorentina. I'm pretty sure everybody expected, even by Arsenal standards, he would have had a home by now or just not been at Arsenal Football Club. That's not the way the cookie has crumbled at this moment in time. And he's not gone. Leno's trying his best to go to Fulham. Pepe, we hear Leicester, we hear Sevilla. At this moment in time, it's not there. And we are approaching August, really, and the season is going to start. So it is what it is, man. We still need to let some outgoings go. Smith Rowe's offered Arsenal insight. I mean, Smith Rowe has admitted he's excited about the players coming in, and I think he played coy and said, "Oh, the players find out when the fans do." You're chatting shit. Look, we don't actually hear or see anything or anyone, but it's always exciting to hear when it all comes out. We never know. We're waiting for it to come up on TV, and that's when we know. I don't think the club are telling you when they're signing players, but you definitely do know at some point, really and truly. And obviously, it's a big season for Smith Rowe. He said it's definitely a kid's dream to play in the World Cup. For me, I just want to get fit as soon as possible so I can be back playing with my teammates. Obviously, the World Cup is a big thing that I want to achieve this season, where Arsenal in the Europa League, and we'll try to do as well as we can, hopefully win it and just improve week in, week out. Amen, my brother. Amen, my guy. And I think he's spoken about that. Then we'll look at that this afternoon. I mean, it's great for Jack Wilshere hype. I love Jack Wilshere, but come on now, man. No one care about that at this moment in time. So, yeah, Spurs have signed Spence. What's this saying for Arsenal rumours? Tielemans will sit down this week to discuss his Leicester future with Brendan Rodgers. Saka new contract is a matter of time. Zinchenko talk. Every minute we look, we're moving closer. We did not get Lisandro Martinez. We know we've signed Gabriel Jesus. Paqueta rumours, 1 minute, 70 million euros. Then they want 30, 40 million euros. We were linked with Kyle Walker-Peters. They allegedly want 40 million. Tatsoba, 50 million. I don't know if it's wrong or right to spend 50 million on another centre-half. Arthur Melo's been linked with us on loan. Clemando, rumours are dead and buried. Dybala's basically a Roma player, dead and buried. 55 million for Milinkovic-Savic is a fair offer. Can't see it happening. It seems like this Onana brother is moving closer to West Ham. Cody Gakpo, them links are gone. Apparently, Nuno Tavares is not keen to go to Marseille on loan this summer. So, yeah, man. Amari Hutchinson's cut out to Chelsea. Pepe, Ainsley, these guys are hanging around like a bad smell. So, yeah, it is what it is in that regards, people. But that's all there is where the transfer news is concerned. Let's check that. Let's just go 1 or 2. Transfer news is there. There we have it. I think that's the shortest transfer news we've ever looked at. Bellerin, Cedric, deserves the backup right back spot. No, we don't. Not if we want to go to where we want to go to. Him, Ainsley, Bellerin, none of them are good enough. Really. Sorry for any technical difficulties, people. It will be fixed. With all the signings made, include Paqueta and Yuri, name your starting 11. But Ian, we haven't signed Yuri or Paqueta. But if you did sign them, Tierney, Tomiyasu, Gabriel / Saliba and Ben White, Ramsdale behind them if I didn't make that clear. Odegaard, Partey, one of Tielemans, Paqueta, one of them in throw right now, Martinelli up front, it's Gabriel Jesus. So there ain't that much to say, really. Adnan Januzaj, free agent cover. Well, some United fans said he was the next Cristiano Ronaldo and he was better than Serge Gnabry. But then again, them fans also said Eric Bailly is better than Van Dijk. Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw are the best fullbacks in their positions. Martial and Rashford. I don't know if they're the best fan base to go off, if I'm honest with you. Gabriel staying is a good sign. The club are doing something right. Wasn't long ago quality players like him was leaving. Barry, I hope we get his new contract sorted out because we heard rumors when the season was going on that he's next in line to get a new contract. DJ, are you happy with the recruitment so far? What else do we need? Just read the Arsenal optimistic about Paqueta. We need game changers in midfield. I would like a right winger. I would like left and right back addressed, with the exception of Zinchenko's impending arrival. Would be open to a centre half if it could be done and it's attainable, but it's easier said than done, as you know, my broski. 247 likes. Can we make progress